Your most accurate local forecast starts now with Michael Brullo.
Kayla, take out your pencil and take some notes. There'll be a pop quiz at the end of this weather segment.
Oh, I wonder from who.
I want to talk about what we're seeing here. There's a little bit of haze here on the horizon. So normally the atmosphere, as you go higher in the atmosphere, temperature usually gets cooler. However, sometimes there's a warm layer of air trapped with some cold air below it. So that means any sort of haze or pollutants can't really escape. So that's why there's a code orange out there yesterday and today. If you've ever noticed that there's been, if you live near a highway and it sounds louder, or you hear fire trucks or trains from really far away, that's because the sound waves bounce in the atmosphere because of that temperature inversion. So that's what we're dealing with out there this morning. And we are looking at some of these returns now popping up on the radar, but I don't think they're reaching the ground quite yet, which is good news because with that temperature inversion, we're still below freezing at the surface. So we'll be dealing with some sleet, if not rain. So that's good news for now that we're not seeing any rain yet. The more precipitation where it's actually reaching the ground is off to the west throughout the Ohio Valley. This is what we're going to be dealing with through the middle part of the afternoon into the evening. So here's that storm off to the south, and it's going to go mainly to the south today. If we take a zoomed out look here of the trajectory, most of the activity stays well to our south. That's where they're going to be seeing over an inch of rain, maybe 2 inches of rain, parts of the Tennessee Valley, western North Carolina. For us, though, we're just getting grazed, and it's just enough to give us maybe 1, 2, maybe 3/10 of an inch of rain before it's all said and done, and maybe enough cold air on the backside of it to maybe transition to some wet snowflakes over portions of Pennsylvania here across this afternoon, late this afternoon into this evening. So I overlaid temperatures here so we can keep track of both precipitation and temperatures. Light rain worked its way into the area here from southwest, so areas like Franklin County, Fulton County will be the first ones to see it sometime this afternoon, probably after lunch. And then in the middle part of the afternoon, many of us are seeing a light rain, not really looking at a heavy rain at any point today, just light rain. Remember, just a couple tenths of an inch of rain. And then maybe some cold air here works its way in after dinner time, first starting on the elevations like South Mountain and then areas like Schuylkill County, northern Dauphin County seeing some wet snowflakes. And then throughout the evening, maybe more of us seeing some wet snowflakes. But again, with temperatures only falling into the mid to upper 30s, we're not looking at a chance of great accumulations, just some slushy accumulations on some of the elevated surfaces. And the best chance of seeing any coatings will probably be across eastern Pennsylvania. So rainfall totals, a couple tenths of an inch at the most. Snowfall totals, I like what this shows because, again, this is what was going to fall from the sky, not necessarily accumulate, but areas that do see accumulation across the ridgetops, maybe an inch, a coating to an inch, but for the rest of us, just some slush. So what to expect to break it all down? Rain starts this afternoon, it'll be light, and then transitioning to some wet snow overnight after dinner tonight, and it all wraps up just after midnight. So as we look ahead to President's Day, any sort of accumulation we might get, especially across eastern Pennsylvania tonight, with temperatures near 45 degrees tomorrow, it's all going to be gone, and then 48 by Tuesday. Enjoy this week because we'll be above average. I don't want to break it to you, but next week, probably falling back into the 30s. Kayla, why was there a little bit of haze out there? What was it called?
Cloud cover?
Temperature inversion.
Temperature inversion.
Thank you for paying attention.
I have to produce and anchor the show.
You do a great job.
Thank you.
Wonderful job.
I appreciate that. And I'm also tracking a huge fire right now. So.
Yes, there's a lot going on. I understand.
But what was it?
Temperature inversion.
All right, I'll remember it for next time.
If you ever hear trains really far away, but you can hear them like they're outside your door.
That's temperature inversion
there's
as
probably,
well?
probably a temperature because the sound waves just bounce.
I'm going to go home. I'm going to open my window. I'm going to see if there's any haze. And I'm going to go, hey, Dominic, my fiance. Hey.
There's a temperature inversion.
That's a temperature inversion.
Let me know how that goes for you.
Yeah, I think you'll know how that'll go.